Welcome to Nikken now. I'm so glad to welcome all of you and we'll be able to talk about different topics this time. And first of all, we are going to talk about um, here uh, what we have done during the year 2019. And we are here right now. Okay, good. Well, welcome again to Nikken Now. This is our last program from the year. So I will be so glad to share with all of you what happens during the year 2019 and the different challenge we had during this year. But at the same time, I want to desire you also a wonderful finish of the year and start of 2020. We are just about to jump to 2020, and I want to do a summary of what we had during the 2019 activities. So here, what we have here is basically that we start with this event in February. The idea of telling this is because the activities is what build our business, and what the leaders do here is very important because they open the space for many other people to find the way to have a lifestyle. So also sharing this is important to let you know that there is a synergy happening in Nikken, that there is people that are making this happen, and many people still join us because of this. So this year we start in February this Team Nikken Summit with Dave and Valerie Johnson. They are the host of this huge event, and they do this every year. That's something that every year is happening, and it was the first event I had the opportunity to participate as Nikken Global, and I found these great people teaching each other, learning the process, and having this whole experience. So I had this great first contact with all these North America leaders, and we are now ending this year, and we had many times to share and work together. And this is very important for me because, as I told them at that time, I don't have all the answers, but I have the whole intention to support and work with all of you. So, as you remember in our teachings in Humans Be More, intention plus mechanism is equals to result. So, in my side, I have the 100% of intention to look for the 100% of results. So this event was really great, was amazing. And then we went to April 2019. We have this event with that Ben and Kim Woodward host in San Diego, California. And also we were looking for a place to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Nikken North America. And we talked with Ben and Kim at that time, and they were agreed to share this space with us, with Nikken, with the company, to celebrate the 30 years of Nikken in North America. And it was great combining these two great events. Aspire event was something that Ben and Kim designed with other leaders, and people from 8 countries came here, from the south border of United States and from Canada. So here we had many leaders sharing their knowledge and experience, and people coming from all other countries were also enriching the whole event. And also we had the Humans Be More at this time, silver training. By the end of the event, Kim and Ben host a picnic on the beach in the California, South California beach. So this was just great. And then we celebrate the 30th anniversary also there in San Diego. The topic was Under the Sea. So you will see in the party that people were custom with topics related with ocean, with the sea. And the most important part of Nikken North America's 30th anniversary was that we had the great opportunity and chance to 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 show our respect and gratitude to all those leaders that are carrying the torch for the next generations. So we had the opportunity to recognize a new diamond, John and Annette Jackson, uh, wonderful people from the area of San Francisco, California. We had also Yoshi Yokoyama, that he is the first consultant that he was recruited by Mr. Watanabe 30 years ago exactly, and he is the start of many stories in the world. And you can see Mike DiMuccio in the center. He dressed as King Neptune, and well, you can see him in under the sea in the right side of your screen. This was a good celebration, a good space and opportunity for the company to say thank you to all of you, and to share this moment with many people that came from all over the world to celebrate. So in May, we have this incentive trip to Italy. We enjoyed 10 days with the top leaders in Team Kaizen and Team Tai Chi. And it was a great trip because we start in Rome and we finish in South Italy, in Sicily, in the island. And we enjoy to be all these leaders together. They had the opportunity to share their experiences and teachings. And also, we have a lot of fun, a lot of food, good sites to see. Rome, that the whole city is a kind of museum, and we have a great space. We had a great event, great trip all together, and this always build bonds. Then we had in June 2019 incentive trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, where this was for Latin America, the contest winners. Just they were like close to 200 people, and to be there, they almost they qualified. The minimum qualification volume to get there was 30,000 PGPV. That was the minimum to qualify, and well, there were many of us there. And the most important thing is that at any time that we share Nikken, the life of someone else is changing or about to change. So the Latino American leaders knows that, and they had the mission to share every single day what they have, and this creates this synergy and this sense of teamwork all together. This is not just something that you can build alone. It is better that you build a team to be able to share this with many people. So this is a reward for those that are doing their great effort to make this Nikken philosophy go all over Latin America. And they really had a lot of fun here in Dominican Republic. Then in September, we had another event organized by one of the top leaders, that is Mi Ying Chong, that she's a MD, a medical doctor, and platinum in Nikken. She has her own practice, but at the same time, she shared this with many people. And in the North California area, she has a big group. And this is one of the major events in California right now. As you can see, the groups, she decided to make this event for a learning process event. It is not motivation, because motivation don't last, but education lasts for many years. So she had 3 trainings. The first one was be the best version of yourself. That's a training to enhance the emotional condition of people, and also to give them some tools to have lasting results. And then meeting organized, the second day was about the business, full business, and you can see in the left side of your screen a panel of top leaders, the new diamonds, Gary Linder, that you very know, Barbara Bertucci, Ben Woodward, Bernadette McBurney. And well, they show us a lot about the point of view about the business they have, and the responsibility that we have built in this. And also at the end of these 3 days was the HBM Silver Training with Jeff Isom that many of you know. And it was just a great, great event. In October, we have Humans Be More in Toronto, Canada, that where Michael Dimucho and Botanas host the whole event, and with the as well with the team of Canada. Here, they had the topic was first the launch to relaunch Nikken in Canada, and the whole event was first for prospects and customers, where the whole Team Canada was teaching them in a circuit, wellness circuit in a whole ballroom, where we have 6 stands where people can learn about the technologies and about the business. And it was a rotating process that was very dynamic, very powerful, and all the Team Canada participating. That was something that I really love, because when I see teamwork, I can see synergy. And then they were doing this. Then the second day was full for afternoon. The second day afternoon was for full entrepreneur teachings. And then we have 2 days of Diamond Seminar in Toronto, where Jeff Isom, Ruben Yescas, and myself, we were conducting. And these 2 days Diamond Seminar is designed to inspire leaders to become better human being and leaders. And they can learn their responsibility to have a very strong emotional condition to go through the whole process to become a leader. And we also share the codes and the secrets of Ikigai. That is the Ikigai means the purpose on life. Teach us in the Japanese style that it is knowing your purpose, divided this in tasks that you can achieve, and you can prioritize which task goes first. And well, this way you will never get confused and never will distract to get your purpose. So this was a really good seminar. The seminar didn't end the day we finished. It continues for all these participants in team of 5. They continue sharing every week their Ikigai process. So we are going to finish the Diamond Seminar officially in the middle of January next year. So this was a great experience that I suggest all of you to have that. In the same month of October, we had the Nikken Experience event in San Antonio, Texas. This was hosted by Rick and Paige Murphy. Great people, great person, and a whole team. They put all this event together with this wonderful team for all the leaders. And this event was more oriented to call to action event. It is not a motivational event; it's a total and full call to action event, because as Rick Murphy says, it is not just the importance of motivate people, it is important to educate and also to challenge. And the whole speech of Rick was oriented to challenge us to raise our standards and look for more and hard experiences, then we can learn and grow. Then we have the Diamond Seminar in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. This was 180 people there, and this was a whole process of learning the Bushido code. This was the theme of this Diamond Seminar. There are 7 Bushido codes. That is the learning of the samurai spirit. And it was just great. People were so happy participating in this Diamond Seminar. This was 3 days. They have a lot of insights, and at the end they have a party, a custom party that you can see that everybody's like Japanese, dressed as Japanese or Asian, and they had a lot of fun for sure. The Nikken staff, everywhere I went this year, Nikken staff is just amazing. The committed people that they dedicate a lot of time and effort to support the whole consultants' needs. So this was another experience that we had during the year. No, in December, sorry, in November, we had also the European event in Paris, France. This was a great event. This was my first time in Europe and my first time to work very close to the Europe team that they are in Milton Keynes, and I just love it. Knowing my colleagues that they were also working for 15, 20 years is just great because nobody will stay in a place where you have not good rewards. But we do because we know that in any smile that you have means that we are doing something good. And this event was also hosted by Marie and Jean-Marie Gilbert and the French Royal Diamond. And well, this was a good moment for me to meet them, to learn from them, and also to share ideas with the German group, with the Swedish, and well, with the French was just good to have a lot of conversations with them. So we are ready to work more closer to Europe too. And well, I just saw a full year calendar from the European team that creates a lot of vision where we are going. We finished the year with the Leader Summit 2020 in Irvine, California. This was the intention of this summit was to create a full active communication with the top leaders. And also we agreed to have a wonderful calendar of 2020, a lot of activities as I just showed to you. And remember you that these activities are the key to continue showing Nikken to the public, to showing Nikken to many people, and to have the opportunity to change lives. Well, saying this, during 2019, we also had challenge in the communication and the program systems in the technology. That it was a risk and a huge challenge that we decided to take. And as I mentioned to all of you before, to putting together all these old version, old system in a new modern one. And it was not just Europe, it is North America, Latin America, and put all those programs together to make just one for everybody. So we can have a global business, a global opportunity to share this with many people and to be able to recruit people in everywhere where Nikken is operating, and also be able to ship the products to everywhere that is needed. But you will review the catalogs of the region, so you will know what we are selling by region. That it is not the same because, for example, if we have a kind of clothing that are for winter, those never will work in Latin America. That most of the countries there are in summer, summer and spring the whole year. So, but that's important to mention that we are working in a global product strategy, and also the system, the computer system, will be delivered in the first half of the year. That's I know that you have been waiting for long, but I know I already have seen that this is 80% done, and well, we continue working hard to make it work better. Yes, I understand that you had a lot of challenges this year, as well as my team in Europe, that I really admire and respect what they are doing with the patients. They treat all the problems and the situation, and also the sense of urgency they are showing to all the IT team. Saying this, well, the idea of all this is creating trust, and I think that the trust is something really valuable. The trust is precious in any relationship, business, couple, friends. Is very important. Trust is always will be important, and to build this trust takes time, effort, patience, tolerance, and love, gratitude. And as this person that is molding a piece of ceramic, and well, this is something that we do most of the time. We take time to build our relationship based on trust, and but sometimes this is not just that. We recognize that this ceramic or trust, it is like a delicate ceramic piece that takes time to manufacture, takes time to build, takes time to trust others. But at the same time, this can be broken. It is beautiful but fragile. Many circumstances can break it. And these circumstances sometimes are intentional or not intentional. Sometimes there are accidents or misunderstandings. And also, there are many circumstances, as I mentioned, that can break this trust. But this can be the end of a relationship, but it can be the start of a new relationship. Once it is broken, nothing will be the same again. We know, because put the pieces together will show that that had it's not the valuable piece of art that was before. But it is our choice to put all the parts together again or not. We can decide that. We choose that. And sometimes if we choose to put all the parts together again, we can work on that. All the parts can be stuck together with similar values as trust. Just to do this, to put all the parts together, we need gratitude and forgiveness. Those are values and principles just as valuable as trust. Uh, this is something that I really know by myself, and my life changed a lot when I could do this in my life. There is a kintsugi. Kintsugi is the art of turning something broken in something more valuable, using gold to repair all parts, resulting in a more valuable work of art. And you will see this, but gold is as valuable as a very precious ceramic. Uh, Sometimes this ceramic value on the market could be very high as gold, but once it's broken, they lose the whole value. But if we repair it with valuable principles or methods, we will get something else. If a relationship is important to you, don't let it fall apart. Now is the moment to do something if you really care about it. We as human beings, sometimes we can fix the things and fix and make them look much better. And this kind of art is very valuable in Japan because it says that once was broken, but someone has been humble to repair it and put all the parts together in a very beautiful way. So this piece of art become very valuable because once was broken, now is fixed, and that's life. Sometimes our hearts are broken, sometimes our trust is broken, sometimes our relationship is broken, but it depends of us if we can fix that and we can move forward, or we can move forward without fixing it. So saying this, we have many things to work on ourselves. We as a company, we have the commitment to have the systems all together, to work in the product side, that you can have the products that our market needs, and also a team, full team. I saw this because when you see the heart of a person, you will know that it doesn't matter that this person makes some mistakes. This person is just good to fix the mistakes she made because of her heart. But in this case, I see the heart of our team in Milton Keynes, and all of them has a beautiful, wonderful heart of service. You will always find a solution with them. But from the global side, we need to support this area, bringing more the whole systems all together, and also, well, the rhythm of the business that we are going to be working on. So, saying this, well, I just want to say to all of you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a prosperous new year of 2020, full of joy and love. And thank you for this year, 2019. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for sharing this with many people. Thank you for making this happen. We deserve all of you to have a wonderful 2020 for your families and friends and all of you in the personal individuals. Thank you so much for being in this call. And our upcoming events are in Layton, Utah, February 6, 7, 8, and Chile. The first Chile, February 1st is the first big event we are going to have there, and is the start of the rhythm of the business in South Chile, in this South country in Chile. Layton, Utah, is hosted by Dave Johnson. And then I would like to hear from also from England and Sweden. If you are you have plans, what are your plans? What is your rhythm of the business during the year? So I would like to review this with Osa and all of you, and be able to travel to Europe this next year and support your plans, your ideas, and also work a lot together. So thank you very much for having me. Remember that we have in April our 45th anniversary, the 20th and the 21st, yeah, in New York City. The tickets will be available this month of December. And we have a contest also running there. So please review the contest and make it possible to qualify and travel to New York. And let us share one part of your travel budget or the whole travel budget. It depends of you. So review the contest and let us know what is your decision in that. This is the whole international team working to put in place the whole event. And our next Nikken Now will be January 23rd. So I expect to see you here in Nikken Now again. And please let me know what kind of topics would you like me to address as Nikken Global. And you can ask tell this to the European office. They will let me know what are the topics that you are interested to hear in Nikken Now, and that will enrich our calls month by month. So for now, thank you very much. Merry Christmas, and have a prosperous 2020. Good night. Thank you for your time, and see you soon.